Hi guys, happy Sunday. It's Teacher Kat and now it's time for our lesson review. So today, Teacher Stacy taught you guys about God helping Gideon's army defeat the Midianites. Are you guys ready? Okay, so first I have a couple questions for you. If you're gonna go to war with a really big army, would you want a bigger army to fight them and a bunch of soldiers or less? Probably as many as you can get, right? Okay, well, let's say for some reason you can't have as many as you need, or for some reason you need to cut down your army a little bit. Would you want to have the strongest and the fastest and the best fighters there were? Or would you just want kind of whoever? What do you think? Probably the first one, right? Probably the strongest and the fastest and the best fighters. But God had a different plan. Do you guys remember? What did God do differently? He wanted to show his power through the Israelites' weakness. So instead, he cut down Gideon's army. Gideon's army went from 32,000 all the way to 300 people. That's so tiny because do you know how many the Midianites had? Yeah, I think it was 135,000 soldiers. That's a lot of soldiers. So now with that, let's see. If he had only 300 people, should we do a test? Should we see if you would have made Gideon's army? Okay, I want you guys to try something for me. Get up. Okay, now that you're up, I want you to hop on one foot as high as you can. Okay, ready, go. Hop. Did you do it? How high did you go? Did you like down here? Were you up here? Were you like all the way up here? How high did you jump? You know what? I don't care. It's not kind of weird? But what foot did you hop on? Did you hop on your left foot or your right foot? That's what I care about. What was it? Was it your right foot? If it's your right foot, then you're cut. You're off the army. You're gone. Does that even make sense? What does that have to do with anything? Nothing really. Okay, let's try the next test. Now that you're standing up, now I want you to sit down. Okay, if you are sitting, let's say, with your legs crossed, crisscross applesauce, then again, you're cut from the army. Now, how many of you guys are left? How many do you think? Probably barely any of you guys, if any. But that's how God did it. He just cut down Gideon's army the most random ways. Because God didn't really care about who was the strongest, who was the most powerful, who was the best fighter, because God knew that he was going to be the one to defeat the Midianites with his power and his strength. Isn't that amazing? Hoo-ya, ha, cha-cha, ha! It is I, Red Super Ninja. Whoa! Did you see that? Who was that? That was actually me. Could you tell? You could, huh? I know. I want you to think about your favorite superhero. What are all their powers? How strong are they? How fast are they? How many people could they defeat? Well, you know what? Think about God now. He's actually stronger and more powerful than any of the superheroes. Actually, than all of the superheroes combined. And you know what's even greater? He is real. Those superheroes are not. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that amazing? If you'd witnessed what God had done with the Midianites, don't you think you would be in so much awe and wonder, and you'd be worshiping God and thinking how great and powerful he is? That's how I think I would be, right? But how did the Israelites respond? They ended up forgetting what God did. And they went back to their sinful ways. And they didn't obey God. The Israelites acted very foolishly. Even Gideon. It's the same way for us. God saved the Israelites from the Midianites. But God sent Jesus to save us from our sin and from going to hell for eternity. Jesus is the perfect deliverer, not like Gideon. So even though many times we still sin and we still act foolishly, we have to remember that through Jesus, we are saved, not through our own strength, not through our own doing or our own efforts, but through Jesus Christ. We must believe in Jesus and worship God. And let's see how God displays his power through our weaknesses. Okay, I hope you guys remember that and have a great week. Bye.